Hi, everybody. This is Silvio Canto in Dallas, Texas on Saturday, October the 20th, and welcome to our video commentary. Well, I'm sure you've heard about the caravan. Right now, the caravan is somewhere on the Mexico-Guatemala border. There was a clash with Mexican police yesterday, but I think even though some Mexican policemen were hurt, I think it's under control at the moment, and I think Mexico is acting correctly in telling people, no, you're not going to come into our country this way. I have a post over at the American Thinker today, Saturday morning, where I talk about this. Mexico has a history of not accepting people into Mexico like this. They've always been very particular about people coming from Central America who want to get into the United States. So far so good for the way that Mexico is acting here. But there is also a political component to this, as there always is with anything that happens. I mean, look, 2 weeks before the election. So obviously there's a political component to this, and it's got to be very helpful for President Trump. I mean, this is an amazing gift for President Trump. Just a few days ago, we read an article that some of the Democrat consultants, the people who tell them what to talk about or what not to talk about, in the campaign, we're telling Democrats, do not talk about immigration, because immigration is not a winning issue at the moment for Democrats. So here we are. We've got 4,000 people coming to the United States, and they're putting immigration on the front pages. So this is bad timing for the Democrats. But it may very well be something that teaches the Democrat Party to maybe, or at least reconsider some of their position on immigration. Look, I believe in immigration. I'm an immigrant myself. And I think most Americans understand the value of immigrants. We are a nation of immigrants. But you also have to have rules, and you also have to have order. And people have to come into your country in an orderly fashion. You just can't have people walk into your country, 4,000 of them say that they're coming in. That is simply unacceptable, and that's what we're watching here. And this is where I believe the Democrats get in trouble. It would be nice to have a Democrat get up and say, you know what? No, we're not going to support caravans. If you want to come into the United States, there's a legal way to do it, and go to the country or go to the consulate or the embassy in your country and solicit a asylum if that's what you're looking for. So politically, this is terrible for the Democrats and good news for the Republicans. Now, let me say one last thing about this caravan. I'm not really angry at the people who are trying to come here, the 4,000 or so who are in these trucks or whatever, who are walking here, because I think they're being used, frankly. They're being used by human smugglers. They're being used by left-wing groups, and they're being used by lots of different people, I think, who are somehow trying to bring about a confrontation with President Trump. But the problem is that President Trump is going to win this confrontation, because politically, more people agree with Trump in the United States on this issue than with those who want anybody to come to the United States. So, one way or another, this is now in our politics, and it's really, honestly, helping President Trump a great deal. 2 weeks before the election. I think it was Newt Gingrich who recently said that the 2018 election is going to be about two things: the caravan and Kavanaugh, Judge Kavanaugh. And frankly, he may be prophetic on that particular prediction. Thank you for watching. We have all of these on YouTube, on Twitter, and on blog. And if October 20th is your birthday, happy birthday. Bye-bye, everybody.